Welcome to the PoPolitickin show. Founded in 2008, PoPolitickin is a hip-hop meets self-help brand. With each interview, we teach the babies and share success secrets with you, the listener. Past guests of the PoPolitickin show include Yo Gotti, Currency, MC Light, BG, Dead Prez, Rashida, Project Pat, and more. We also showcase the future upcoming stars of hip-hop. Subscribe on iTunes and get automatic updates of each podcast episode.
PoPolitickin.com.
What's going on? This is Antwan Shepherd and we're on PoPolitickin. Go check me out. Antwan Shepherd on SoundCloud.
PoPolitickin.com.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast, like, share, and comment to this interview. I'm now politicking with my homie, Antwan Shepherd. How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm wonderful, man. So talk about where your hometown is. Where you from?
Well, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, man, the metropolitan area.
All right, so let us know some things about South Carolina, Columbia.
Oh, I'm from downtown, man. I was born and raised out in Saxon Holmes. The one thing I really appreciated out there, it was pretty much the sound, man, how there's a strong like wave of like a quartet and a Negro spiritual kind of thing mixed together. And that's mainly what I've been doing pretty much the whole time, man. Just been singing and all that kind of stuff and the different people that I was listening to and performing with while I was out there.
Yeah, who are some artists that came from South Carolina?
My main people that I've ever been around, like without there, I have my cousin, John Lakin, that's really doing pretty good. My other cousin, Roy Latson, that's doing pretty good in the quartet field. there's a lot of good singers and stuff that's out there, but not too many people that's being released. So I'm really just hoping that like sometimes somebody will be able to hear all of that actual talent that's out there and all the people that's coming out of that area.
All right. Speaking of talent, talk about your background. Let us know how long you've been in music. What kind of inspired you to do this as a career?
As far as music, man, I started singing when I at the age of 2. Just it was kind of accidental, I guess. Just listen to my mom's them doing that kind of thing. So they would kind of have me in front of everybody, like marching down the aisle, and people like sneaking money and candy in my pockets and whatnot, having me marching down and singing and stuff like that. So I've been pretty much doing it, pretty much almost my whole life as far as singing. I started off mainly like doing little stuff like that in the church and different state choirs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
who are some of your influences?
For real, man. Most of the people were just the people in the local area. I had my cousin Pop Smith. He was an organist. Rest in peace. Out in Hopkins, South Carolina, because that's where a lot of my father's side of the family, where a lot of people did a lot of the music. As far as on piano and stuff, there was this guy Eddie Peoples that I really always liked to study up under and kind of listen to what he was doing, and Tory Brown also on the keyboard. And as far as influences, that and like listening to my mom's sing, because my mother was also a singer, so like listening to her. But there wasn't really too many during that time like main artists that I listened to a whole lot, which is pretty much what I heard around the house and around my family members.
So who's on your playlist right now? Who you're listening to?
Man, there's a lot of dope artists that's out right now, man. At one point in time when Bryson Tiller started coming out with something, I was just happy that there was somebody else that was able to bring some type of thing to it. Mainly, I really like to still go back and listen to D'Angelo and play a lot of this stuff back, so I can kind of see where my sound can go within that side of that same thing. BJ the Chicago Kid, I really like the fact how he went back and did a whole bunch of stuff, but also a lot of the stuff that's on my playlist. A lot of my friends. I got my boy Carlton Baker that's out here that be killing it. My other homeboy AWOL. Shout out to them because they're out here actually in the VA area where I am now. That's really doing a lot of great things in their sound. So that's pretty much what I be listening to mainly. Is like my boy Carl and AWOL and people like that. A lot of my friends that's in the area.
All right. As I said, you kind of unique because you like the first one when I asked about influences, you named like all family. Then even your playlist, you named your homies. So you kind of different. So how would you describe your style?
Man, it's crazy, man, because a lot of the stuff that I'm releasing now is stuff that I recorded like a long time ago. So it's kind of going in different directions. But right now with the stuff that I'm releasing out, the sound that I really was trying to go for was the fact that my favorite style of music for real is still gospel. But right now I'm not really talking about gospel things, But I just like the fact of taking that same country sound that I like, the quartet style, and mixing it with the neo soul and hip hop, because those are the type of beats that I like. I was really into hip hop and listening to random artists and stuff like that growing up as a kid, because I wanted to listen to the hardcore hip hop. So I still like those beats, but I wanted to be able to take those beats and put some soul to it.
Yeah,
So that's
I say, speaking of gospel music, I was actually just now, right before I called you, I was listening to this thing on Instagram, and I think that's the kind of problem. Like they kind of separate like sexuality with spirituality. Like that's a problem. But you won't be here without love. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I don't even, you know what I'm saying. I don't know why like how you were saying like they kind of be like, oh, you can't sing about that. Like it's love. That's how we get here. Like
Yeah.
you won't be here without no love.
Yeah,
Shit.
because honestly, man, I never thought that I was gonna ever do R&B music. I've recorded R&B music like at the house, all of this stuff right here. I never expected to actually release. I wanted to be a gospel artist. I just, I was working full time. I've been playing keyboard full time and working in music like in churches for like the past 15 years, but I've been doing it like the past 10 years just for full time, So I've kind of stopped doing that a little bit. But my whole thing was like I all of a sudden felt like I started getting messages about love and wanting to talk to people about that because of relationship problems people got, because of the way that how dudes people really want to express themselves and how they feel, but don't want to feel no type of way. Because like with the project, it's going to be completely released in a while. but I'm just going down the process of what a relationship and all that kind of stuff is, just to be able to let everybody have a way to express it.
Yeah, because they were saying like, cause like, they were saying it's more like America. Like other countries don't suppress like sex as much as us, but like we
Mm.
suppress it. But then we got this big old porn industry because we're suppressing it so much. You know. Uh,
Yeah.
all right. So who do you make your music for?
Uh, I'm trying to get. I would say everyone, man. Everyone who likes a good vibe. Most of the stuff that I'm creating now and releasing, is I think of for the who want to ride in the car and just chill and vibe out to something.
All right. And then what's your favorite song you got right now? Your favorite song?
Of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I would say, man, because I like it's like all of them are equal to me for real, for real. I just wanted to be heard, but I would say, is this love?
Then what's the favorite line from that song?
Favorite line, because the whole Jane vibe out with me. I think for real, honestly, my favorite part of that song is not really a favorite
Yeah.
line, but it's just when on the second verse when I take the song up, like when I just go up higher. Is this love? That was my favorite little part. Yeah.
All right. Then what are your current projects you working on right now?
Right now, there's I'm taking a MIDI board and kind of creating different harmonies and stuff in the background. Whereas that I'm the person who's like leading and the person in my background. So I'm just kind of trying to see. I got a few songs already that I'm just taking my voice and kind of harmonizing myself using the little hard tuner and letting that be heard.
And then what is the average day for you right now? Like what's some of your daily habits and interests and rituals? I mean, daily habits and rituals. My bad.
Man, I pretty much sit in the house and practice all day, man. Like whenever I don't have too much to do, because right now I kind of took a break off of like working anywhere, so I've been just kind of grinding out, just doing different gigs and stuff. So I just wake up in the morning, do like little prayers or whatnot, man, and then get on the keyboard, practice for a little bit, go on a different beat making programs and stuff like that, see if I can come up with a beat and or listen through some stuff for people and do that until it's almost about time to go watch TV and come back and do it again.
And what are some of your interests and hobbies outside of music?
I like going to Top Golf. For
What's
real,
that?
for real.
What's
It's like a what's that?
like a shooting range, like a
Yeah, yeah,
swinging
it's a
range?
shooting range. Yeah, it's a shooting range for golfing and stuff.
Oh, how you shoot, man? You good or what?
Yeah, I done got pretty good
Old
at it,
Tiger or
man.
new Tiger?
Who?
You like old Tiger Woods or like the new Tiger Woods?
I think the one day when he was good and I could brag on him all the time. You know what I'm saying? You remember? Because I remember them times when we had Tiger out there. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, we need Tiger to come back, man. Hopefully he bounce back, man. It ain't looking like it might be it for him, man. He ain't won one in a couple years now. All right, and then where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Man, 5 years from now, I see myself releasing a second project and having a platform for me and my friends to be able to travel and do some music, man. And I was saying, yeah, that's about it.
Then what is your favorite book?
The Bible.
What is your favorite book in the Bible?
I would say Psalms,
Hmm. Why Psalms?
because it kind of helps me see how somebody was actually expressing themselves. Like when David was going through a lot of the trying times and stuff like that, within those prayers and within those songs and stuff like that. It's like it was like poetry also, so it also gives you inspirations on how to put words and stuff together.
All right, then what's your thought on the law of attraction?
Law of attraction, man. I actually think that's a very powerful thing, man. Learning how to put positivity to things and speaking things out and watch as it comes back to you and stuff like that. Just knowing that, if you are negative, how that things will start to draw to you. So I'm trying to my best to live even within those laws, man, with like positive thinking and stuff like that, and affirmations, and making sure that you're creating your environment by speaking it out and speaking life into others, and teaching people how to speak life back into you so that we can all have power and work together and stuff like that. So I really think that's dope.
All right. And what advice would you give to new artists?
Man, learn what to do with your music, man. That was for me. That's the hardest thing still, just knowing exactly where to find your audience and learning how to be able to be close enough into the network of the industry that you'll know the people to create a family with, and to go out here and make sure that your music is getting heard and learn the different platforms.
So what are some things they can do to learn more?
Um, I would say try to seek out for some of these conferences. Get go to different consultants. Hire somebody for an hour or so to just kind of sit down and teach you what things that you could probably do best with your career and what directions to go with it, and learn how to do those things and become independent in those same things. But like, just learn what it is you're supposed to do to make yourself successful. So if there's something that you see that you want to have done, to actually do the research inside of it and then start working in those areas, or find people that you know around you to be able to do that for you.
All right. And what's your social media and everything?
Uh, on Instagram it's Shep and A flat, SHEPNAFLAT. It's the same thing on Snapchat, even though I just got that jank like 2-3 weeks ago, and I put like a few of them up there. And it's Antwan Shepherd on Facebook, ANTWANSHEPHERD.
PoPolitickin.com.
The PoPolitickin Show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and get an audiobook of your choice free with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and download a free book by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.